Hello! Today's video will be about my desk makeover and also with a little tour at the end. But basically I wanted to upgrade my desk and I figured it might be a good idea just to give it a bit more warmth to it. It's always been pretty sterile with just literally my monitor and my desk, my mouse and keyboard, and then that was really it. You'll see it in the video later on, but I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, so I'm excited to show you what I put together for this video. So this is the current setup of my desk. So I've got my monitor over there, my laptop, another laptop, another keyboard, and my main keyboard, desk mat, mouse and everything. And I've got some drawers over on the right there, and then we've got some frames up there. We can see I've got a monitor arm and I've also got some storage, and I also have the classic pegboard and a corkboard as well. And over here I've got my webcam, and I've also got a clock here. This thing, I put it too low so it doesn't actually attach to my table. It is too thin. Alright, time to redo it. Good morning, it's the next day and I am so tired. I have like 2 brain cells functioning at the moment, and I went to bed really late. I spent so long trying to get like the monitor working properly. So I slept at 1 and then I woke up at 8:20, and I usually need like 8.5 hours worth of sleep, otherwise I don't function. We've got all of our stuff down here. We've got just random packaging, and I'll probably spend some time this morning getting the cable management all good and ready to go. working okay, the webcam. There's also this cool little bit. Yep. Black. You can see me again. So I don't want to put any hooks into my walls, so I thought I would have this bright idea of creating like a string behind this corkboard and then hooking it up, because I do have one hook actually already in the wall. So we'll see what happens. Maybe it will work, maybe it won't. My dumbass bought the wrong pegboard. It's meant to be facing the other way, so ideally I want it going vertically, but this one, all of the hooks are facing horizontally, so I need to go back to IKEA and get the right one. Smaller haul. This time I've got a square pegboard and another one of these containers and some smaller hooks and another wide container. Hopefully fourth time is the charm. I've had the pegboard slide off my table and almost break my monitor and hit my PowerPoint multiple times now, and I was about to actually go and get some nails to actually just nail it into the wall, since I thought it wasn't feasible to actually just have it not hung up. Anyway, I found out as I was heading out to get some nails that you can actually table mount it, so I had to go back to IKEA a second time and I got this SCOTUS table mount. See that? Maybe you can't. So I'm going to attempt to table mount this. Hopefully it doesn't fall over on me. Quick move test to see if it's gonna fall. Yeah, that's not falling. Sway for a minute, the plane moves side to side. One way ticket, I want you in my life. I feel a mile high.
one way, gotta make the right choice. Hope I make the right noise, hoping that you like boys like me. I know you're feeling me from across the room. I got a feeling.
And welcome to my desk. It has finally been set up, so I wanted to give a tour of everything that I have for my desk. So beginning from this left section here, I finally managed to set up the pegboard, which took like multiple attempts to get it right. So over here we have some pens and scissors, and we have some cables all kind of clumped up here, and an SSD adapter and one tripod. And I've got my earphones here, just in case the audio quality is not very good during my calls, then usually I plug in my earphones. And I've got some Polaroids here and some keys. And then down in this shelf here we've got my GoPro and a tripod. And we've also got this little trinket of soju here that I picked up from Korea, I think back in 2018. And then I've got my iPad hung up here and a plant in this container just to make it a bit cozier. And then lastly I've got a couple of things that friends passed on when they went overseas on their trip, and of course another fake pot plant to make it a bit cozier. And obviously we've got this LED clock, so it is easier to see the time. Now moving into the center section, we've got the webcam over here, which can be switched for privacy and then switch back open. I'll keep it closed for now. And then I've got my Ultrawide, which has been now mounted, and I've also got my work laptop down here, and down at the bottom I've got my desk mat and my keyboard and my mouse. And the good thing about this keyboard and the mouse is that I can actually switch between both my personal and my work laptops quite easily, and I don't need to have different keyboards or mouses. Over to the final part. This is very boring, but I essentially have a computer, a laptop stand, and I've got my personal laptop as well just hooked up, and then all my cables are kind of just a mess in the corner. And then lastly I have my footrest because I'm short and my feet don't touch the ground. Anyway, that is it for the tour of my desk setup. Hopefully it will produce a lot of productivity and create a cozier space.
I'm guessing I was too scared, baby. Maybe I just thought you'd say no.